About the Washington-based World Bank Group action to increase the support for climate action in developing countries. Well, according to the World Bank Action Plan for 2021 to 2025, it put efforts to invest in green projects to help the developing countries, according to them, to integrate their climate and development goals. Well, this is something like a family living in a luxury life in one house with several luxurious cars while enjoying, air conditioning during the cold times and, warming up the home during the uh, cold period and using electricity excessively, gas excessively for cooking, using microwave ovens, using refrigerators and all the electric equipments inside their home, and while doing that, requesting all the other poor neighbors around the home of such luxurious house owners not to burn their, the dried leaves which they collect on the morning after cleaning their garden, because when you burn dried leaves on the poor people, they burn it on the garden, that emanates carbon dioxide, and that will destroy the climate. The whose climate is damaged because of the luxury house owners' climate is damaged when such smoke emanating from the poor people around that luxurious house. Their smoke comes through the windows to the luxury house, and it makes they are living a little bit not luxurious, uncomfortable. So it's something like that. The Western countries, while not closing down a single nuclear power plant or not closing down any of its highly carbon emanating industries, while keeping them as they are, requesting the poor neighbors around the world, because its atmosphere can transfer air pollutants throughout the world. Please don't do these things, and we will support you to stop climate damage. Well, the World Bank Group is dishonest. They can't be called a World Bank actually. The reason is they are something similar to the former, the uh, bank that the Bank of England closed down, the world's largest Islamic commercial bank in London at that time. Similar to that, the World Bank today. The thing is, what we need as a country is not this type of assistance from the World Bank. What we need is support to give access to the school children, the vocational institutes students, professional associations like Institutes of Engineers, Chemical Engineers of Sri Lanka, Institute of Automobile Engineers of Sri Lanka, etc. Sri Lanka College of pediatric cardiologist, pediatric oncologist, to continue their studies, and also the universities, the schools, the foundation schools, the primary schools, the secondary schools, etc., to do their studies from home using the internet. The major problem is for education, not the climate for us, because without the education being implemented and keeping them in ignorance will make it a big issue for the developed countries later, because if these children who get upset that their education had been ruined because of the non-availability of the internet and the broadband signals and the laptops and the tabs, which this President Gotabaya scrapped, which was initiated by Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe as per my advice a decade ago, will only undermine their education and access to knowledge, which means they could be used by anyone for any bad purpose. This is why Sri Lanka's current Minister of Sports and the Digital Transformation Minister, Mr. Namal Rajapaksa, or Professor G.L. Piris, who is Oxford, centric educated person, who is the Minister of Finance currently in Sri Lanka, suggestion that the there will be like centers to provide internet education by having Wi-Fi. So how many students can connect to a Wi-Fi through the center is a question. No, when you have a Wi-Fi facility, there are only few people. Those are not the solutions. We have to upgrade our internet, networks through the mobile telecommunication operators to provide accessibility and the laptops and the tabs to each and every student and the parents also. This is the need of the hour, and not any climate issues are not for us.